Am I really on? What's going on, guys? This is Z right here. This is Let Me Book.
No, no, fuck all that. No, fuck all that. No, no, no. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of the
Ridiculous.
uppermost of ages that are almost adults, chickens, dogs, ducks, quack people, aliens,
Quack people.
quack people, crazy people, aliens, um, wolf guy from Invincible, people with quirks, people without quirks, anime fans, furries, everybody.
I don't like
Welcome
any of
to
this.
Let Me Book the Territory, the greatest professional wrestling podcast of all
All time.
time. Time. This is your post WrestleMania episode. There was so much pre, but there is
Oh,
so much more post. The cleanup. The cleanup from the pre and the main event. Ugh. Ugh. It is
Are you okay,
me,
Dub?
Detroit Dub, full of playoff Piston energy. Pistons in five. I want to make this statement right now. Noam Dar is still one of the greatest professional wrestlers walking planet Earth today. I'll tell you why later. But joining me on this podcast, full of post, so much post, are the fellas. First up, I'm talking about the richest man in all of podcasting, and like he's in the top 1% of the top 1%. He just called Elon Musk, told that mother to get back to work and get out the government so he could buy more Tesla stock because he's sick of buying the dip. He wants to buy it at a high price just because he can because he's so motherfucking rich. I am talking about
that's
Chinstrap
crazy.
Jones himself,
That's insane.
BADB Aussie in the building. So, bro,
What's
What's up,
up,
bro?
Dub? What's good? It's I VADVIC, aka Black IRS, aka the beef of the Maw East, BA Bigelow in the building, ready to break down all these graps, all for all the chicken ducks, quack people, as you said, Dub, and then the aliens and
Oh,
all
that's what I
those
was saying.
folks.
No quack
Yeah,
people. That,
quack people.
I hate it.
quack people sounds hilarious.
So dumb.
Hey man,
Quack
you started
people.
it. If you would have come in with more energy, I wouldn't have thought about quack people. Anyways, that third voice you hear is the new king of hospitality himself, the man who invites you over to his crib to watch Graps and then gives you trading cards like some weird black Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I am talking about the quasi bad guy who was on a full face turn, Father E-Ray, Penn Balor in the building. What's up, bro?
What's going on? I don't like any of that. Like
Oh, I
none
should have
of it.
called you E-Ray Kaiba. Oh, missed opportunity.
So close. No, I don't like any of that. My hospitality was taken for granted. So now I will not leave the light on for you. Get out. The fuck out my house immediately. I'm here. What's going on, guys? I'm still tired. This weekend has drained me. I'm exhausted, and yeah, that's it. That's all you get from me.
So you got?
Uh-oh.
So
Yeah,
you got?
I'm giving you. I'm giving. Hey, I'm here to ruin podcasting. You're not getting all this energy.
I feel like DJ Vlad did that years ago.
That would be interviewing.
And the no jumper guys,
That would
they
be
got their they got
gang
their
wars,
federal
the
funds cut
streets.
off.
Yeah, I was like, I'm here to just ruin wrestling podcasts.
I feel
Nothing
like
else. No
did that.
titles. No razzle dazzle. No drops.
Essie has
This is
three
it.
titles behind him, a WrestleMania
Oh, but those are
poster
there.
behind him.
I'm not adding the Globies because y'all don't deserve the Globies.
Damn, the people.
Blamed up. Take accountability up. It's all your fault.
What did I do?
You know what
your,
you
De-
did.
your Detroit hubris is finally
The final straw.
spread through the show and caused all sorts of chaos.
I mean, if Detroit Hubris can do this much damage, then we might be in for a long year, fellas.
Quick question before we actually get into any like wrestling worthy topics. What is more powerful? Detroit hubris or New York hubris? Because those things are like so combustible in energy. I can't wait to find out how many people have to be put on a t-shirt after like game 3 because it's going to get dangerous. Right now, it's still kind of like friendly smack talk, but if it goes into like the territory of Trey Young, somebody's getting stabbed.
Hmm.
So I've heard that like New York exports its worst, and like the New York hubris that we know of is not from people who like stay there. It's from people who like leave. So I'm thinking Detroit hubris might be more powerful because we are who we say we are all the time, no matter where we are, whether we're at home or we're away. Um, but again, that just might be Detroit hubris
I was
talking.
gonna
It
say, I
might
feel
just
like
be a
this is
self fulfilling
inception of
prophecy.
Detroit hubris.
No, but like for real, I've heard
Volume.
like
Like, what is going?
the New Yorker, like the stigma that people have about New Yorkers is from New Yorkers they encounter outside of New York. And when you go to New York, they're not like nice people, but they're not as annoying as the New Yorkers that you come across outside of New York.
I have a counterpoint to that
This
because
is what I've heard.
this is the theme of this pod because Dub, as we proved all weekend, which we'll transition to, Dub be wrong. If
Mm.
you've ever watched any media from New York just goes outside, especially when it involves the Knicks. It's all yeah, fuck us, fuck off, dirtbag. That's all they do. Yeah,
Mhm.
motherfucker, you ain't the best. All the things, and they just be hey, Kay Cunningham, suck my dick. Oh, like that's just what they do outside the stadium, and they have the mics and the cameras, all the Nick colors and shit, and it's just like a mob of ridiculousness. That's not exported. That's not just a New York person out. That's in the heart of New York, especially
Listen,
because they quote unquote it created rap. Oh, they the New York hubris is at a dangerous level.
listen, I'm
But
just telling you what
I don't know
I've
if it.
heard
Yeah,
from
yeah.
others. Like Nick fans are their own special like breed. Like Nick fans are like
Oh, that's
40, 50,000 people that
the
just
Proud Boys, the Proud
they
Boys
love the
of New
game as if
York.
they got money on it. Like I've also heard that like if you go to Knicks games, it feels like there's 50,000 people on it in this game that like have their mortgage on the line. And if the Knicks lose, they all homeless by the time they leave. Like that, I give them that. They are very diehard, especially about that team. Every other
That's
team
true.
in New York, except for maybe the Yankees, but the Knicks, something special about that
Yes,
relationship with the Knicks. But overall, hubris is
trauma form.
Detroit. It's Detroit
It's trauma bonding. But
because we
anywhere,
we are exactly who we say we are all the fucking time. The main character energy is just so high because Detroit is the main character of the entire world. Everybody else is just NPCs.
mhm.
Being in that airport in Detroit showed me that everybody that got their stuff on, they lion shit, they piston
Yeah.
stuff,
Even when the Lions
just
were ass, it was just
right,
Honolulu blue. It's like, man, we know where you from because ain't nobody else
right.
rocking this bullshit.
People wear
Hell
Detroit
no.
versus everybody shirt in Detroit as
Yeah,
if like there's anybody else to be against. Like
that's great.
I think it's the funniest thing in the world. Like
That is hilarious.
I pack one everywhere I go, for the most part, just in case I gotta, let niggas know. But nope, I mostly wear them here. I wear it all here. Gotta let
See,
them know it's Detroit versus everybody. Yeah, you Detroit, I'm Detroit. Yeah.
because I'm ruining podcasting, not even gonna make a Stefan Diggs joke today. Moving on.
I mean, where
E-Ray
we at? I
Mania.
got the whole city behind me. What's up?
E-Ray Mania, guys.
Yes.
Good time. It's a good time.
Amazing times.
Can we talk about the star of E-Ray Mania real quick?
Of course,
Baby Riley
everywhere she goes.
loves her Uncle Dub. Let me tell you.
I
Such
don't
a
know about
cute
that part,
baby.
but
Ah,
everyone
nah,
loves her.
such a cool kid. Such a cool kid.
Can I tell you a story really quickly that has nothing to
Absolutely.
do with wrestling? 'Cause
Absolutely.
I'm ruining podcasting,
He's
so
ruining
enjoy this.
podcasting, folks.
Um, today, and I was like, man, I was like, everybody loves Riley. Like, gosh, I mean, I know I'm great. I know my genes would do like cool things, but I also was just like, all right, like it's one of those things, kind of like how everybody loves like my animals and blah, blah. It's always like these little things that I'm like, this is very precise picking of things. So again, today I dropped Riley off. We dropped Riley off at baby school before we go get something to eat because we're about to go see Centers at the 70 millimeter IMAX because it's only five of those in the country. So we figured let's take advantage of it because there's one near us. We drop her off, and it's picture day today. So we got her dressed up in her little baby gear. Big AR has a work call, so she's in a car. I drop her off in the thing, and I'm like, okay, I don't know how long these picture people are going to be there. We get back in there. It's been like an hour now. We get back in there, and we go look, and where they're set up for the pictures, we go, hey, are we able to? No, we're done. It's like, fuck. I was
Damn.
like, damn. I was like, well, I guess we waited too long. Oh well. And then one of the ladies that worked there, like, you're Riley? Riley? Yes. She's here. And then I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we go get she's like, no, we already took her picture. I was like, wait, what? So they took her with the infant class. And she's like, wait, oh, Riley? She's like, oh no, we already got let me tell you. And she's like, oh, because you want to see the picture. I was like, what's about to happen here? She opens up the laptop. Let me tell you, oh my God, Riley, oh, so amazing. Like the energy, the baby, she smiled the entire time. The baby energy, I almost want to weep. I just want to cry. I was like, did I create the Messiah? What is happening right now?
Glorious.
And yes, and then we proceed to pick her up. And it's like, oh, you guys want to take some pictures with her? I was like, can we do that? What's happening? She's like, yeah, go get her. Go get baby Riley. And then we begin to sit here and pose with the baby. That's why I'm dressed like this. Usually I was like, and again, no reason for me to get dressed up today. I was just going to throw on some clothes. And I was like, whatever. I'll throw on a little something today, like actual clothes. And
Some
lo and
light.
behold, we end up taking pictures. It's a scary manifestation of the power of this pod, but I digress. Baby Riley is a star in the making. A star was born, and now she is just seeping into the subconsciousness of the universe, as we would say. But continue, E-Ray Mania. Sorry, detour.
Yeah. No, E-Ray Mania. We're gonna get Baby Riley some NIL deals. I got you. Don't worry. I know a guy, aka me. Um, and BA brought his lady down for E-Ray Mania. So I was just down there like seventh wheeling it. It was crazy. BA, give me
Yeah,
your
that's
favorite
crazy.
part of E-Ray Mania that was not just the graps.
That was not just the
It
graps.
wasn't Sportovia.
I'd have to say, no,
I'm ruining the
I
podcast.
got kicked out of the house. um,
Ah,
the-
fine.
oh shit. I'd have to say, E-Ray's cooking. His chef work is quite it's quite good. Having brunch plates and dinner plates just prepared like on Saturday. I was just like, wow, I feel like I'm at my mom's house almost. Like, yes. So thank
I
you.
am BA's mother now. I birthed you. You will. I was about to say, he's like, I feel like this is every day because I'm rich. It's like, okay, well. He's like, I thought I was going to have to take a tier down from what I'm normally used to being served hand and foot. But nope, the same thing, buddy.
Yep.
Checks in the mail. Oh, well, kudos.
So yes,
Thank you, sir.
that was my highlight of E-Ray Mania. That was not the Graps for
Not mad
sure.
at that at all. Not mad at that at all. Yeah, the brunch in NXT is just a great thing. I gotta say you did your damn thing with the pancakes, sir. Um,
Shout out to
NXT, you
Big
guys
AR.
just Queen AR, yes. Who shout out to Queen AR. She feeds us. She finances E-Ray. Man, she keeps Baby Riley smiling so much that photographers want to adopt her, and now she's going to be the new Gerber baby. Oh, You should submit Baby Riley to be the Gerber baby,
The Gerber
Yeah.
baby.
the
Yeah.
Gerber,
Um,
the Ryler.
yeah, we'll talk after this. I need to know how much they paying. If they, I would love to figure out how to get her into stuff, but
It's
they
a
got to be
lot.
paying.
I don't. The Gerber thing's a lot. I know that much. Um,
Break me off a piece, like Steve Harvey said.
yeah,
Anyway,
but yeah, brunch and graps was a phenomenal idea. Um,
it was great video came out of it too. Shout out to the queen, to your queen, Nepo Queen AR. Absolutely fantastic job of capturing some great moments that are on Instagram slash the TikTok for our viewers and for our listeners. She got a great picture of me whipping up some eggs. Great Stone Cold shirt with all the brews and the bottles of alcohol while we watched Hank and Tank deliver the 1, 2, 3. It was fantastic. So yeah, brunch and graps really a thing. I think I like that.
yeah,
I
me
think I
too.
like it.
Yep, yep. All right, BA. So next time NXT has like a takeover around like brunch time, we got to figure out which cell block we gonna meet at and do brunch and graphs.
Do commissary
Commissary and
noodles.
graphs.
Put a little
I'm
bit of
here
hot
for that.
sauce in there, some tuna.
Right. Call that some
Serve it up.
make some breaks, as they say. Make some
Yeah.
breaks.
What you gotta do is you gotta put the noodles in a cup, and then you gotta just like
Flush
put
it
the
down the
cup in the sink,
toilet.
and then
Yep.
like just run the hot water, and then like it slow cooks the noodles, and then you just leave that running, and then you come back in like 9 hours, and you got noodles.
No
I don't
sauce.
know.
You,
There's
you
there's
laughing?
the
That's something I learned in jail. That's how they
No,
make
no. What
ramen.
they do now, they got the new thing where they take Vaseline and they rub it around the edge, and then they use like some electrical wires and zap it to catch it on fire, and then they put a little piece of metal or something there. That's their hot plate. Then just let the noodles cook on
Mm,
there. It's crazy.
okay,
that sounds
Gotta
crazy.
get creative.
didn't know that. Haven't been to jail in a while.
Yeah, me neither. I seen this on I think it was Facebook. I've never been in jail actually, which is impressive,
It's not
but
that bad.
not like too crazy because I'm very model citizen, if you will.
I think you
Unlike
do all right.
some of
I
our
think you do
guys.
all right. You got this kind of cult of personality thing. You do all right. You do all right.
Look in my eyes. Oh,
Mhm.
sorry. That's all
What
you
do
get.
you see?
Ruining wrestling. Ruining wrestling
Yeah,
fans.
I mean, but you don't want them to look in your eyes too long. You know what I'm saying? Still
What do you
jail.
see? Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, fellas.
wrestling.
Time to break down the entire card, all
All
35 hours.
400 matches
No, I'm
and
absolutely
smoke
kidding.
breaks in between
Yes.
and during. Okay, this is my other question. We're really going to eventually get to grabs, but I have to know,
Are we?
is WrestleMania now permanently moved to 420? If so, I got a gripe. I don't like it. I don't like
I
it.
ain't mad at it.
Of course you are, but
What's your gripe? Because I
uh
have my gripe.
okay. Two things, but I'll save one. So I will have my gripe and I'll let you have yours.
All
My
right.
gripe. Um 420 is I'm all for it. I enjoy people enjoying their thing, but not during graps. I think it just doesn't match. It's an energy smasher. It's just like when we say BA, no smoking before the pod because your energy is through the floor. It's in the basement.
Yes.
You need like wrestling needs alcohol. Like it's just a thing. Wrestling and smoking doesn't mix unless you're just gonna be very chill. But again, for the grandest show of them all, you gotta have some fucking energy. You gotta be like, yeah, gotta turn it up. Smoking is too turned down. So 420, we need to probably push WrestleMania back like a week. So that way the smokers can enjoy their smoking after, and then everybody can enjoy the grabs and lots of alcohol and be very belligerent. Though that's just my thing. I believe that's just the nature of like raging inside my body. That I don't know how to just chill. So like I need more ruckus craziness around me at all times, especially during WrestleMania. That's my gripe.
Okay. I mean, I think it's probably going to end up being like around this time every year now. But with the way calendars work, I don't think it's going to fall on 420 again for like another 7 years.
Good.
My gripe is
7 years.
I don't like WrestleMania being on during the NBA playoffs. Now, granted, the way last season ended, I didn't think I was going to have to worry about this. But the way this season is gone, I was like, this is tough. I don't like missing game one. Granted, I figured we might lose game one anyway. Again, Pistons in 5. But yeah, that's my whole thing. I'm like, it's playoffs, guys. Come on. Give me the week before. Because if you gave it the week before, instead of having a 9-week fucking build to WrestleMania, you got 8 weeks. Maybe the writers can do better with one less week. I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, it might have helped Dwayne show up. I don't know.
I,
Doubtful.
Don't
no,
sound like much was helping Dwayne show up.
no, that's not his. That's not his process. He's method acting when he jumps in. He trips. I want to, and then I'm leaving. All right. Are you gonna come back and pay this off? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
The
Well,
fuck would I do that for?
thank you. And I think they might have used all like 37 weeks of this build just to book Raw after Mania. So I feel that's where all the energy went. That's where all the writing went. Everything else. Um, you know what? Let's get into it. Night one. Night one, WrestleMania, the was it the showcase of the immortals,
They got to bring that
Highlanders
phrase
and
back.
all.
They got to start saying it.
Yeah, no, I
I love
need
that
that.
phrase.
Uh, it was pretty good. I actually think I liked it more than night two.
Yes.
It had a lot more
Um,
steam behind it, I feel. Just in
yes, and
general.
there's a reason for it. I was talking about Blurs in the Trap, my good guy, Freeman the Demon, and we were talking
Free.
about it, and we were trying to like establish like why, and I was like, you know what? It's because oftentimes, uh, uh, um, a hot start is not going to carry you as much as a cinematic ending. And so when you are night one was it was fine, but that ending is what we remember. Night two, incredible start, but the ending is what we remember. And the ending came very low on a very low uh letdown. And it was like, oh, okay, go home now. It's like, it's kind of like me when I kicked Dub out of my house. It was very just like, okay, get out. As a matter of fact, like, oh, it's over. But the end of night one was just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. It just heads exploded, right? So I think there's something to do with that. But with that said, night one favorite match is are we gonna just clean sweep it here, or is there any dissension in this?
No, I think we all pretty much think that triple threat was
Come on,
just
Yeah.
BA. Tell me how much you love
cinematic.
white women. Do it for the one time for the one time.
Oh yeah, BA. Disappoint Dr. Umar real quick. Tell us
Oh
about how
yeah.
much you love the
Tell
white
me
women
when you
Not
chipping each
she
only
other's
chipped her
teeth.
tooth, you picked it up. And
not only
like
did I
That's
like the Kumite.
wild. BA
not
took a flight to
only
Vegas to get a chip too.
not only did I pick up her chip tooth off the ground, I also thought that was the best spot of the night with Charlotte doing the Stephanie Vacour cheek move.
Oh,
That
you
was
absolutely did.
The white devil's kiss.
Facts. Crackers kiss. I love the crackers kiss. Those
oh,
thin lips did it on
oh
my.
yeah.
The
That's
porch
crazy.
kiss. Swine.
That flat back.
Yeah. You was like, oh okay. Pancake butt like mom used to make. Delicious.
Oh, keep your
Flapjacks.
hands. Give me that green bean
Flapjacks.
casserole.
Where's my log cabin? Delicious. Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
That is the most disgusting syrup ever.
I think there is plenty of people that shopped at like was it Buy Right or Safeway, whatever.
Savor.
Was it? Yeah, was it Savers? Damn, I'm so
Savory, I think.
BA, tell us what it is. I don't know what these poor places
BA
are
don't know
called
don't know where poor people go.
Me neither.
What?
We
haven't
meet
Aldi?
been to
the
a place where
allegations. What was the old school place that it wasn't Aldi, but it was like Aldi, but it was like trash?
Save a lot?
Save a lot. See, I knew it was save something.
Yeah, save a
my
lot.
damn time. I ain't never going that piece of shit. You think I'm buying some fucking steaks from you? Save a lot? No,
Mm-mm.
no, no, no. I don't trust them cows. Them cows got do rags on. Nope.
I got do-rags on.
Mm-mm.
wow,
Why my milk got waves? Um,
curds and waves. Why the cow
um,
got a do rag on?
that's crazy. All the milk is brown. Everything's chocolate milk, even when it's not. No, I forgot what I was even talking about save a lot. So I can think
Yeah.
about. Oh, syrup. Sorry, you was talking about terrible syrup. Yes, I'm sure all the Save a Lot brands of syrup, Great Value syrup, etc., so forth, that doesn't even have actual maple syrup in it. I'm sure they have they would like
You
to
think that
knock on your
might be a
door.
little worse?
Yeah, I'm sure they would like to knock on your door and tell you you're wrong. Do y'all remember the syrup that you used to put in the microwave and then it had the little box in there to tell you when it's hot? Like hot.
Was
Oh
it
yeah, I
that?
remember
Am I
that.
that
Yeah,
old?
it
I
was like,
it's just me.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I remember that
Sorry,
syrup.
kids.
It was
Wasn't that Aunt Jemima's?
Yes.
no, it was
I
not
think so.
Aunt Jemima's. It
Yeah,
was
it
something
was.
because the gimmick was the whole like you can put it in the microwave safely. That was
Yeah.
like it
Yeah,
had
that
a
was
special
that was
name
Aunt
around that
Jemima's.
gimmick. Oh, I ain't know it was hers. I'm gonna have to. I feel
Yeah.
like I need to Google this.
A quick Google search will prove us wrong or right. But I'm pretty sure, 99% sure that it was either that
Yeah.
or
Shout out to Aunt
I
Jemima.
don't think it was Log Cabin. I'm almost positive it was Aunt Jemima's, or I got the color scheme. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Now we gotta look it up. Do
Yeah.
do do. But no, anyways, the Graps. Um, yeah, that triple threat. It just levels
Hungry
upon
Jack.
levels.
Hungry Jack. There you
Hungry
go.
Jack. See,
See,
E-Ray
when
was
I
wrong
listen to
again.
Dub, he'd be wrong as hell.
E-Ray was wrong again. Jesus Christ.
Look at us blaming each other. Look at us. Look at us doing the thing.
Just like some.
Just what we would do. Anyway, yeah, Hungry Jack syrup, baby. That's hilarious. I do remember that and save a lot. No, I'll never go in there, ever. And if I wanted to save more, I could have saved my time from watching that Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte match because it was ass.
Listen, hey, I don't know. It was
No?
ass all the way up until the point when Tiffany won.
Yeah,
Then
that
It
then it
lose
was
was from
just.
saved.
ass to
It
good.
had
I was
weird
like,
energy behind it. It was
The-
just a weird energy. in
because
that
we were
match.
expecting Charlotte to no sell Tiffany, stiff her, and then just put herself over, and she didn't.
That
She
wasn't
did
it.
business.
That wasn't it. It was
That
because
wasn't it.
it felt like a trailer park trash street fight because there was so much blonde extensions just all over the place. And
Trailer
Yeah, I
park
love that
fight.
part.
yeah, it is like you took my man, you took my man.
Jerry.
That's literally what I was waiting for. Just waiting for like a midget to come out and be like, and I got both of you pregnant. Like I was just waiting for something ridiculous to happen. And the ridiculous thing did happen. Charlotte took the pin clean.
She did.
I was
the
like,
job.
whoa. And then,
Can't believe it.
I mean, not without getting her licks back though. Tiffany had a lump on her head and definitely a chipped tooth. Things were missing. She said, I won the national championship. I was like, what just happened? It's crazy. But okay. Now that I'm done shitting on the worst match of the night. What was your worst match of the night, BA? Or something that you didn't like. Let me go there. Let's pick a different thing you didn't like. Ain't got to be the worst, but just something you didn't enjoy.
Yeah, don't say Jade and Naomi. Don't say Jade and Naomi.
I'm not gonna say Jade and
come-
Naomi.
What did I tell you? We're doing this thing
leading the
where we
witness.
will just allow him to do whatever he wants because it makes for better amusement afterward.
I want him to beat the allegations, Z.
Why?
I would want me to beat the
So I
allegations
can
too.
make up a new narrative about him. Obviously,
Yes,
Interesting.
thank you. I'm trying to think
Don't
of
thank
like
me
a
yet.
worst moment from first night. Like I can't really,
Can't
nothing
remember
really
because you
sticks
smoked
out.
yourself stupid. That's why.
No, there's nothing that sticks
What?
out as far as
It's all a
like that
blur.
really annoyed me. Like
Everything.
What
if I
about
have to say anything, no, nothing really bothered me from night one, man. I'm not. I'm impartial. Like nothing really sticks out. Like stuff sticks out more from night two than night one that bothered me. In all honesty,
Oh, okay. So,
War Raiders versus New Day? Ray
no,
Phoenix
that didn't
versus El
bother me.
Grande.
mm,
No,
Okay.
how
I mean,
about
I'm
you,
just
Seth?
bringing up those matches because, like, I forgot they were on that night one card, but I knew they happened, and I was like, oh yeah.
yeah,
No, I
yeah.
didn't. Go ahead, Dup. What was your gripes? Hypes the gripes.
I wish the Ray Phoenix and El Grande match went longer. I get why I didn't because they just put Ray Phoenix in there like in the last 12 hours. But come on, let him go. Just let him go. Fuck it. Fuck it. You knew what you were gonna do. You were gonna give El Grande the W. Just let him work for a little bit. Um, Outside of that, my biggest gripe was Paul Heyman deciding that Roman Reigns could never have kids ever again. Just
Oh, you didn't
going
like him ringing the doorbell?
Oh,
full
you didn't like
joystick
that?
on the low blow. I was like,
Going
damn.
going Liberty Bell on
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm like, geez, Paul, do you never want us to have another tribal chief ever again?
There is a joke in there. Not gonna make it. That's too dark. But the other thing I was gonna say is, or that could be like a really grandiose compliment, like the tribal chief, because he usually people just, as we seen, just kick you right in the dick, like kaplow, get it over with. He went in there and just like, oh, because like Roman Reigns had the biggest, longest penis that you've ever seen, which is crazy. I was like,
That's
that was a
crazy
lot
as
for
fuck.
him. I didn't like he was. Oh, I don't know where this thing is. It's so ginormous. Like Paul, get a no. Don't
Don't
get a
get a
grip.
grip. No.
Don't do that. Stay away.
Ugh.
Matter of fact, just hit him in the back with a chair. Just do that. You ain't got to be all up in there. Oh, he was getting too fresh with it. Like, relax, wise man. Getting a little too zesty. But that didn't bother me at all. I the match was so well done, and I'm pretty sure I was the only one that called it that night because everybody else said, "Oh, Seth is taking the pin," and I looked and I was like, you know what? I feel like this is perfect time. That's a WrestleMania thing. I was like, I'm gonna go Maverick here. I'm going all out. It's gotta be double turn. Seth gets the win because Heyman doesn't understand either how favors work. So he
We
took it literally.
sail into the black. One of the
That was
greatest video packages ever.
that was cool.
If everything felt so important. It was
Yo, that's my favorite. Anyway,
they went full Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah, and I'm okay with that. Captain Black Sparrow. Speaking of black, one of favorite moments of the night, going
Mm.
Black women
Jade and
excellence.
Naomi. Uh, I was waiting for this to hardcore suck ass because this was one of my favorite builds, and it didn't. I was like, this is actually quite. This was the energy and like the type of vitriol that I think we expected from Tiffany and Charlotte, but like executed properly, like in a wrestling match. It felt like Tiffany and Charlotte was very sloppy. This did not feel that way. To me, this felt a lot more clean. Don't get me wrong. Charlotte did do her thing and Tiffany did hers. Jade did have a couple rougher spots, but for the most part, she nailed what she needed to nail, and it had the energy. And Naomi killed it. So shout out to them. That was probably one of my favorite, like, non-obvious moments of the night. Because of course, the main event was the main event. But outside of that, I want to give them both kudos. Jade looked incredible. Like
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, where is Tiana Taylor to play you in the biopic? I need it.
Mhm, mhm.
I need
They
it
might be
in
the
my
same
life.
person. I'm sure if they were in the same room, they can't touch. Time cop rules
Is
all
Jade like the
day.
evolved Pokemon version of Tiana?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know that for sure. Like you put them next to each other, I it might be the same. Did you see those abs? You seen that Kanye video? Oh,
Yes.
sorry, we don't say his name anymore. Bleep that out.
Till he
Why?
was 14, though?
That's crazy work.
Oh, we gonna talk about that?
No,
Oh Lord.
No,
nope.
no, but
Moving on.
yeah. But so the Tiffany and Charlotte match and the bill was kind of like that's what happened when people really don't like each other. The
Yeah,
Jade and Naomi is what happens when people really do like each other, but it's their job to pretend like they don't.
that's a good
Like
assessment.
that's all that was. Like
Yeah.
oh, this vitriol and this Jade and Naomi beef, it's
Let's
fabricated,
protect each
but
other and not
if
die.
you flip the skin tones around, you make it real. That's what it was on the other side for sure. You're like,
The
oh yeah,
realism, damn it.
Charlotte don't like this at all, and Tiffany don't like that. Charlotte don't like it. Yep, I see
Yep.
it. I see it. It was
Well,
interesting.
how about you? Your favorite not main event moment of the evening
Ooh,
for night one.
Um,
Jacob Fatu. The
Just the
coronation of
mask.
Jacob
Oh, I was
Fatu.
gonna say just the mask itself.
chicken dance.
Oh yeah, the
Come on,
coronation
baby.
of Jacob Fatu became a better match than I expected it to be. I'm not gonna lie, the promos and just everything Jacob Fatu has done over the past 6 months made me think that he was just going to dog walk LA Knight for 10 minutes en route to that title, and then they were going to sit LA Knight down for a while and then figure out what was next for him. LA Knight came out there swinging. He was like, "Nope, I'm still LA Knight."
Yeah.
Yeah, that BFT from the Samoan Werewolf moonsault was a thing of beauty, and he didn't even fully connect with it. But just the idea alone was
Like
like,
let's try this.
I love it.
We could probably do that, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was like when Javon Evans tried to do his spinny thing into the RKO and they missed
Yes.
it, but you were like so blown away because you saw the idea and you were like, oh, I just put it together in my head. But yeah, Jacob Fatu for sure. It is time for him to have a hot year and just be competing for a world title at some point this year for sure.
This year,
Yes.
That's pretty crazy.
Dub
Yes.
is like
I'm not saying when. I'm not saying when. Compete.
okay.
Compete.
Okay. That I mean
And by world
that changes
title,
things up.
I said world title
You
specifically.
mean heavyweight?
Yes, because let's be real.
Listen here, cuz. Yeah, that I mean.
Yeah, that I
I
mean.
need all that shit.
I want more gold. You hear me? You looking old, and I want that gold. Yeah, that I mean.
Chicken dance. Yeah, all that. I'm with it. BA, your favorite not main event moment of the evening.
It has to be hands down the New Day in their gear for me because at the
Great call out.
time we were talking about it on the smoking porch, me and the wise man, because I was like, that's when I had peeped the Giant Gonzalez.
What did you say?
Oh, I peeped the Giant Gonzalez part of it because he was like, those are hair patches. I'm like, that's definitely a shout out to Giant Gonzalez, like no doubt. But
For
I did not notice the Beast Titan stuff that you brought up. And then it was further confirmed on Instagram. So shout out to the Beast Titan more so for this podcast because we spoke that shit into existence, and that made me smile.
Forever and always. I promise you, the things that we talk about just ingest and laugh at just get shot right into the ether, and then somebody's like, you know what? It'd be a great idea. I don't know how we do it consistently. I would prefer that than like murdering people. Like BA has 5 bodies, but outside of that, like all the other things we shoot into the ether, good job. I definitely was like, that is a mixture between Giant Gonzalez because that was the last time they were in Vegas, and the like fucking the Beast Titan or something. Like that, he ain't got no skin, but it's the shoulder thing. I was like, it just feels like. And then I was like, because of course we're alluding to the sadness that is Attack on Titan and watching that with women you bring on dates. Like, that's okay.
That's so crazy.
It's the craziest. Hey,
Okay.
you wanna come to my house and watch some Attack on Titan? What's that? It's such a good show.
Such a good
By
show.
like 2 episodes in, she's just crying.
Or on her
It's
phone
all a part of
scrolling.
my plan.
She just
Like, what are you doing?
she's just totally crying, and then I get it. A shoulder to cry on becomes
Don't-
Yeah,
I've never heard
absolutely.
somebody trying to cry you out the yams. That's
Especially-
crazy. Sad
especially
you out
when-
the draws. Is
Especially
nuts.
the Beast Titan scene when the Beast
The
Titan
Beast
just
Titan, I'll show you a
nailing people with that those rocks and shit, those big ass boulders, and just taking people out on the horses as they try to like go and think they're gonna kill this
Yeah,
thing.
that
So
makes it that
tragedy.
makes things- Yeah, that
Sure.
nothing lubricates
so after
the
he's
body
throwing the
like
rocks, you're
human
just
tragedy.
Literally
fully thrusting after
hearing
that?
people's thoughts as they are about to die. Like you're hearing these people thinking like, oh my God, I'm gonna get hit. Oh my God, it's gonna happen. It's gonna That episode is crazy, man.
Oh my gosh, why are you so erect? Why are your shoulders so hunched? BA, you are sick. But
He just likes different things.
that's a fact.
Different
There's different
stuff.
stuff. Right. Gotta be stuff. Yeah, I know what I mean. Anyway.
No, I keep saying things because the way he says stuff just creeps me out.
Yeah, I know. It's great. Gotta go there. Gotta go there. Anyway, night one had its things. So can we really quickly, we had one, two, three new champions from night one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Out of your, if you had your choice, rank them in order. From worst to best. 3, 2, 1. Dub, go on the spot now. Do it. Do it.
Oh, this is easy.
Hey, do it.
Worst is going to be New Day because of the lack of a tag division on Monday Night Raw. Second is Jacob Fatu because it's a new title run. We've had concerns about what they've been doing with that U.S. title for months now. And number one, Oos. It's just me, Oos. Like,
Got it.
Jay is one of those guys where you can just line up challenger after challenger after challenger after challenger because he hasn't faced them all in a singles capacity as champion. So let's go. I'm for it.
That's a fact, and I can see the writing on the wall on where this is going, or where it better be going. Then it just makes me right because I said this before, is that I can see into the future, and the next year is going to be a big run for some people. And I was a little bit early, but I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. BA, your order and why, please.
I have to say it's similar as what Dub said, but I think I may swap out Jacob Fatu and just me, Oos, because that was expected. We all knew Jay was going to win that title. Not to say that the Jacob Fatu wasn't expected either, but the match, I'd say, because of LA Knight stepping it up in the ring, giving more of a performance than we thought we was going to give. We knew Gunther was going to perform. We knew Gunther was going to do well in that match, make it look good. I didn't know he was going to let him do his own shit on him, but that's why I say was the most surprising thing. So yeah, I'd say number 3, the New Day, unfortunately, no fault of their own, but that division is questionable in the Raw. 2, just me, Oos, just because it was expected. And that match was kind of expected to be that way, in my opinion. And then number 1, Jacob.
Wow. Tough crowd. I'm gonna sound like a dick here. Mine is not that way. And it's not, I guess to me, it's not necessarily worse, but it's how I feel about them. And it's because of this. So uh 3 is Jay. And again, I'm a big Oos, big Yeet guy. Jay checks the boxes. I enjoy him. I'm defending him at every turn. But like you said, I feel like it was extremely apparent that he was going to win. But I do love, actually, yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stay on that. But I'll say the match, I actually enjoyed it. He did some move stealing. He got a reverse out of a power bomb into a power bomb. He had like a beat your ass like 90, somewhere around there, like the late model 90. And then he choked him out. I was like, that's solid. The only thing I think that match should have went longer. The fact that it didn't go longer is what kind of took it down for me. Um, then Jacob Fatu, because um it was time, and I was like, I hope they don't do the thing because they put the belt back on LA Knight, but I'm like, okay, now they're gonna have Solo interfere and it's gonna cost Jacob Fatu, and that's how they're gonna start that feud. I'm happy they just actually pulled the trigger and gave him a title. I love it. But number one for me is the New Day, because for all the reasons. Number one, it makes this heel turn relevant. Like if they just not heels and then they lose it and shit, it's stupid. So the fact that that heel turn, hey, they were right. Karrion Cross was right. Be bad. It's more fun. More on that later. But he told them they did the thing. Big E had to suffer. They had to, his sacrifice.
My sacrifice.
Damn right. When you are with me. Yeah, he had
I'm free.
Big E. But yeah, they had to sacrifice him to do that. Number two, no way I can look at guys that's dressed up as a Clash of Clans goobers as champions. Oh no, y'all niggas losing. If you don't lose, I'm going to walk to Vegas. And when I get there, if anybody's there, I'm punching them in the face. Or I'm punching the first person I see in the face. I couldn't deal with it. It was ridiculous. And I was like, oh, y'all don't deserve the titles anymore. They came out there looking like the most gooberish shit I've ever seen. I was like, is Vince in the building? Did he book this? Did he make, hey, I got it. Go out there and dress like Clash of what is it again, Stephanie? I don't remember. What are
Clash of Klansmen, right?
you're like Clash of the Ku Klux Klans. Wait, what? It's not it. I'll pay him $1 million. Um, I needed that to just end. It was so bad and it was not relevant. Now we got two black tag team champions in the division. So say what you will, but I need you to put some respect on New Day's name, get down on both knees, raise both hands, and thank God for the New Day.
I want to sell out. I don't want to sell out that bad. I don't want to put on Polygon night outfits
Ever. Like, I don't want to. What was the other stupid ass movie that just came out? Minecraft or Fortnite 7?
Minecraft.
Yeah, that
Minecraft.
shit. I don't want to do any of that. But if y'all got a check for me that's sizable, I'll do that shit. But right now, I don't want to do that shit. I won't
It's got to
like
be
it.
like sizable. It's got to be like, oh
Six
yeah,
figures?
you take this check, you do this, you retire tomorrow.
6 figures?
Yes.
5
Oh,
figures.
at least
5 figures.
High five.
I
How
do it
high?
for
80.
80?
Okay.
now. Am I a no-name actor or am I like
No, you're you.
Leonardo
Right now.
DiCaprio? Me?
No, you're you right now.
Give me 10,000. I'll do it.
That's what I'm talking about. Fucking BA. Calling me all that bullshit, dub. Shut up.
Hey, I'm trying to negotiate high here. They meet me in the middle. You niggas
Yeah.
selling out too low.
They will walk away from you so fast and give that shit to the newest influencer. Hey, it's Chubby Chase's stepchild. Bazonkies. $10,000.
Exactly how that should be.
Then everybody be on the no-fly list. They couldn't come to Detroit
What's
ever
that
again.
stupid kid in AEW? Sorry, stupid kid. I don't know your name.
Oh, his name like
It don't matter. Don't even
AJ
say
or
it.
something.
Don't even say it. It doesn't matter. The Boom Jack family, whatever them niggas' names is,
I don't know
them.
what you guys are talking about.
Oh, the Costco kid.
No, doesn't matter. Stop saying the
The
thing.
Resonator?
None of that. Not gonna say it. You just keep doing it. Why are y'all like this? When I'm just saying no. Oh, this fucking $10,000. Yes, I'm doing it. I don't care.
Kid loves Costco hot dogs. Just
What the fuck are you talking about?
The kid on AEW.
Just how did Glizzy's come up in this? What's going on? Have you been eating taquitos
VA.
again?
No,
VA.
Costco.
Yeah, when's the last time you've been to a Costco?
Oh, it's been years.
Exactly. I was like, buying bulk.
Buying bulk. What I need
buy
to
as I
save money for?
Right. This stuff just doesn't grow on trees. Huh? Everyone that doesn't like. Why are you poor? Doesn't your family just give you an inheritance? No.
I would love that.
I don't understand. Right. Ugh. Weird. Anyway, moving right along.
They don't sell that cashmere sheets in bulk.
Right. I've bought all the Squirtopia inventory.
Yeah.
I gotta stop saying that. Hey, wise man, blank them out too.
We're
not giving
leave it in. Pause.
Podcasting. We're not giving any free promo. We'll give paid promo.
Well.
I feel that
if we give them some free promo, they might give us some free stuff. And from the sounds of it,
I love some free Squirtopia stuff.
I was gonna say, from the sounds of it, BA needs a lot of stuff from them.
Oh hell yeah, shit! Double it.
Hey! Police! He's over here. He's sick. Yeah, it must be said.
I think BA is quite healthy.
Free rubber sheets, and if you get 2 orders, you'll get a free gimp suit with it, with matching zipper.
They giving away the Z special? Man,
Sick.
they giving away the Z special. That's crazy.
BA is like,
BA, we can't understand you.
BA. I heard BA runs on his Peloton in a gimp suit. Helps me lose weight. It's my sweatsuit. Why does it have zippers and liquid latex all over?
Right. Why is it covering your eyes? I can't you see out
deprivation.
Oh.
All the pleasures.
That's crazy. Oh man. Anyway.
And then when you get the gimp suit special from Squirtopia, they put you in a contest to win a motorcycle.
That's dope. Sign me
what
up.
kind of motorcycle? I wouldn't trust it. That motorcycle too damn slick.
Right. Like Mario Kart banana peel.
It's a Zed's Dead Harley.
A banana peel Harley?
Right.
I said a Zed's Dead Harley.
Oh shit. Oh, and
it's a banana in the tailpipe.
Supply of lube. That's crazy. Squirtopia.
Got a commercial and everything.
Yeah, we're gonna sell out eventually. Just wait, guys. We're gonna sell out like WWE did. You see all that damn sponsorship in left corner, right corner. Legos. This match brought to you by Legos. Wingstop. When you want mediocre wings, don't go to Erie's house. Go to Wingstop. Yeah, all that.
This match full of niggas brought to you by Gin and Juice.
Right.
Yeah, we just put that in the corner. It's happening. Just
Andre the Giant Battle Royal is brought to you by Dude Wipes.
When you're big as hell, you probably got a big ass. With a big ass, you need to wipe. Dude Wipes XL.
Right.
Now with shea butter. Why are you saying, what the fuck is going
Did
What?
the DA just moan? Now it's Shepard.
Mm.
What's wrong with you?
Oh my goodness. Police.
Officer! Detective Stabler!
Detective Tutuola.
He's right here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's over there saying that nasty shit, huh?
Why ain't you
Yeah,
tell
we'll
me?
get him.
Just admit it to yourself. You're gay.
Oh my god.
Detective Tutuola. Why is everybody? I got a gay son. I know gay. Okay, I guess.
Is that iced tea?
That's okay in 2025. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but
he's
you're still gay. Okay.
We get it, Detective
Can you
Tutuola. No, I
arrest
don't think
him?
you get it. But I think you gay too.
Can you just
That's why you
arrest this
did it.
guy? No.
Motherfucker.
He's just gone. Coincidentally, Ice-T is playing the same character in all the Anthony Edwards shoe commercials, which is great. Oh man, he just dunked on this dude. He must have been gay. Insane. I was like, oh man, the universe. It's
He
like
paid
the
his child
multiverse.
support all off in one check because he'll never have to want to deal with a woman ever again. He gay.
Like, thank you, I guess.
Thank you, Detective Tutuola.
Oh, such deductive reasoning. Where did he go to school? I don't know. Man. Anyway, moving right along.
Night 2.
Night 2. Finally, we're getting
Night
there.
2.
We're getting there, man.
Wise man's gonna hear this and just hate us. He might quit.
Yeah, I'd quit.
I don't need to do this anymore.
Right.
Coming in hot. Worst WrestleMania in a long time. Quick detour. Would y'all agree? Yeah or nay?
I'm gonna say nay. I don't
Does
agree
he
with that.
remember the WrestleMania when everybody was injured?
I know, or the WrestleMania where they were like at the Titan Tower in the studio.
For what it was, that wasn't bad though. I'll
Yeah.
say this. Look,
Talking about Performance Center Mania?
yeah,
Yes.
because definitely several people almost died. It was crazy. But
All I remember from Performance Center Mania is the Seth Rollins KO Street fight when Seth Rollins said, "I hate you," and then KO said, "But you're still a bitch." And I was like, "That's my guy."
can I quick question? Just a quick detour. Then we'll get back to that. Was that at Mania where was it Edge and Randy Orton had the greatest match ever? Or
No,
something?
that was the
Yep.
backlash right after that
Okay.
Mania,
Okay.
where they had the greatest wrestling match of all time.
Which wasn't a bad match either, but the
It
fact that
just
they
was
named
not the
named it
greatest
that,
wrestling match of all time.
it was crazy. Yeah, I was like, you can't just name some shit like that.
You knew it was gonna be bad when they named it that.
Yeah, absolutely. But okay, I'm trying to think here. I don't think it. I'm trying to think what's the worst in a long time. And again, wait. Honestly, I may not disagree because again, I don't think it was bad, but it just wasn't great. If that makes sense. Honestly, I think the year just before Trips actually took over was really like the shitty one because that was when Brock Lesnar fought Omos or some shit.
Oh, the WrestleMania
like-
goes Hollywood.
Like, what the fuck is this? But everybody forgets it because the thing happened. So it's like, oh.
So I just Googled worst WrestleMania of all time, and they brought up
2025
WrestleMania
right now.
32, which was Roman having Roman defeating Triple H for the title.
Fair.
That was Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose. Oh yeah, that was bad.
I mean, he
Taker
brings
versus
up
Shane.
I like
The
that
Rock
match.
beating the entire Wyatt family for some strange reason.
That was awful.
Shaq and the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
This one's pretty bad.
That's 9 years ago. Anything after that? Just out of curiosity, what they ranked? Because I'm trying to think. My memory is shit. So that's one. Hey, I'm a prisoner of the moment. Sometimes I know this wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it did lack like some of the crazy spectacle that we want. I think they saved too much for the night after Mania, and they could have put like 3 of those things into or 4 of them and kind of split them between night 1 and night 2. That would have been great.
So WrestleMania 35 is up there. That's the one where Kurt Angle had his retirement match against Baron Corbin for some strange reason.
Yeah.
Triple H versus Batista. Give me what I want.
Yeah.
Give me what I want.
I want it. I want it now. Don't go for Batista.
Wasn't 35 Kofi Mania?
35 was Kofi Mania. But
And we forgot it because of
the rest of the
this is what
card
happens.
was so bad that you
that
forget.
we don't matter, right? It doesn't matter because we got what we wanted. So fair enough.
WrestleMania 11, Bam Bam Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor.
We're not talking about those.
Oh, that's too old. That's for BA and the Wise Man territory.
Yes, anything within the last 10 years, I was just curious about. But that's fine. Moving on, right along. Night 2. The hottest of hot starts.
Oh, WrestleMania 27 had Snooki on it. Yeah,
okay.
that might be number 1.
it's okay.
I forgot about that one.
You've done it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoa, relax. You sound like BA when you said shea butter. I need to make sure that this is said because BA hates women's wrestling. We all know this. This is a known fact.
What?
He might not like
unless it's 2 white women.
That's crazy.
That's true. I was about to say he might not like women. Detective Tutuola is right outside the door right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But that triple threat match, guys, that's a hot ass start tonight too.
Insanity.
Agreed.
The whole match was insanity.
And they did the thing where they kept the belt on EO, which I didn't think they were going to be ballsy enough to do.
Just like Dub said.
Dub, you went 1 for 9.
Dub was right.
Look, it's all that matters, brother. Just keep shooting. You got
it. Keep shooting. You don't go to the Hall of Fame if you stop shooting. I'd rather be 1 for 45 instead of 1 from 19, because 1 from 19 means you stop shooting, cuz.
All right.
That's an actual quote from Deion Waiters, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Shout out to Deion Waiters.
One of my favorite quotes. I was like, I love his irrational confidence. He must be from Detroit.
No, he's from
Philly,
Canada or something. I don't know.
No, he's from Philly.
Well, not
which
surprised.
Also has hubris issues, but we will hubris issues.
Yeah. I hate everyone. But I will say the entrances. This was another one of those ones where we were like, wait a second. I'm pretty sure EO came out like first.
She did.
Yes.
And I'm like, why do they do that? Show some respect to your champion. I don't care if y'all just trying to hold off the pop. That's the champ. Do it right.
They had her come out first because there wasn't nothing special to her entrance.
So what? I don't care. I don't care.
I'm here for the graphs.
Bianca brought out her whole family. It was like a family reunion. And they were all double dutching and shit.
And then the old people fell down.
Hilarious. And I loved her. Her outfit was fire. Love just fucking gold and roses. Lit. Bianca's great. She's about like again. I won't gush more and more because I know Montez out there. He might
whoop your ass.
I deserve it. But not really, because I don't even talk about her in like a sexualized manner. I just love her. Like as he punching me in the face, I just love her. She's so great. He's just like, fucking shut up. No, he had a great quote over the weekend, by the way. He said, everybody else can stare at the menu, but I'm the only one to get a taste. I was like, this nigga's wild, and I love it. Yeah. You know it. It was great. Moving right on out of that, Rhea Ripley also came down, and she was the Batman who laughs. Great illusion. I love all the little secrets behind the gear. I didn't catch that one. I think Queen AR did say something about it. She was like, "Oh, she looks like the Joker." And I was like, "Oh,
It was me. I said it.
I think I would know my own." It was for some reason. Dub's like, you know what? Really, Dub? It's crazy. Anyway, great entrances. They proceeded to like put on a show. Fast and Furious, crazy stuff happened. I enjoyed this match a lot. It really popped the crowd and got things going first. And I think it kind of solidified like people are ready to turn on Bianca. And it's because she's black. But it's okay. Because
Racist.
so what? Sometimes heel shit is good. Just
Heel
like
Bianca's gonna feed generations.
that's all I'm saying. You seen couples that go heel together, steal together. And when I say steal championships.
Steal the hearts of the American public.
Hey,
I feel like Io told Bianca and Rhea that they were gonna go full strong style for the whole match, and she didn't. She was just like, I'm just gonna do my grab
yeah.
shit. I'm not actually going strong style. Y'all punch each other in the face.
And as we proceed to punch you where you bleed. Yeah, she beat the shit. You seen Rhea Ripley came to tape or excuse me to live Raw with a shiner. I was like, yep, that was Bianca. Like, bitch. Did you hit her with cracked her with that whip for all our ancestors? It was fantastic. So shout out to her for that as well.
I think this is the first match where Bianca's used the hair whip and lost.
Yeah, that's true. Because it typically happens every single time.
E-Ray got distracted. He was reading the chat and saw someone said Bianca's big time corny, and he almost lost his mind.
You're right. I almost had to murder someone, but it's okay. It is what it is. Everybody's not gonna like. You're able to like what you like.
It's okay to not like a wrestler. It's okay.
But it
unless,
is
unless it's Finn Balor. We're all Finn Balor fans here.
I was like, but it is a certain level of taste too. You gotta like have at it. Like what you like, but Bianca for sure is literally one of the greatest women wrestlers that you've ever seen.
The greatest.
And it's not even close. Because you can talk, you can do this again. I've done the spiel already, but for that, I just loved watching it happen, and then them getting back to where they belong, where it comes to, oh shit, here we go, back to the Jade and Naomi shit, and that's all people wanted. So if they want that, hey, guess what? Trips is like, Daddy Trips is like, we'll give you what you need. So good job on them. Let's go with your favorite, because the thing I think cohesively we did not like night 2 as much as night 1, right? Yay, nay?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So tell me something that you did like about. I just went with my Bianca and the triple threat. BA, what was something that you did like about night 2 of WrestleMania?
The women's tag match because it has white women winning.
No, that was gonna be my.
To mute you.
That was gonna be my
yourself.
downfall.
He thinks he's the main character
of this card. Was gonna be that, but I ain't gonna get into it right this second. But favorite was Stone Cold almost killing somebody. Straight up.
Oh, give me a hell yeah. You want to watch me commit vehicular murder? Vehicular homicide. Give me a hell yeah.
And that person that fell out like a bowling pin. Like that shit was great.
Oh man, Nick Khan was over there smoothing it over. I'm sorry,
right.
You can go to Raw and NXT on us. This same seat. And I was like, is Stone Cold gonna be there? I think I might need a restraining order. That's
man.
Great. He broke the screen. Yeah. Look, awesome. There's a reason why after a certain age you lose your license. Stone Cold. I don't know.
Listen, man, I get it. I saw that, and they was like, they told Stone Cold the same way they tell me sometimes, hey, don't crash out today. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna crash out. And then a minor inconvenience happens, and then next thing you know, you run niggas over. I get it. Sometimes you just crash out. I totally understand it. Totally.
You are
Understand.
not 85
Mm-mm.
and you're not 19. There's no reason for you to be crashing out in either direction. You should be like putting money into your 401k and, just sipping tea, drinking your probiotics. Like, live the life of a normal human being.
Nah.
Nah, nah.
Sometimes you gotta hold your grenade in the hand and then just pull the pin out of it and let them know I dropped this a week and all go. The
Wow.
person with the most power in the negotiation is the one that says, I'll blow all this shit up and makes the other people believe it. BA gets it. BA gets
He's
it.
not
You
lying.
know. The person with the
He's
most
not.
power is the
Am
one
I
that says,
missing
I'll
something?
blow all this shit up
I thought
and
that's
make
how
the
you
other
get
person
escorted
believe
out the
it.
business. Out of the building.
That
I'll
is
do
fair.
it. Okay.
Security.
Yeah, that's it.
Nope. Sometimes you
I
gotta walk in the
thought the
room,
person
lock
who
the
has the
door,
most power
pull the
is
pin out of their
the one
grenade,
that
and say,
doesn't
listen.
blink or flinch or whatever.
Yeah. And
Not
the person who
that is ready to commit genocide.
Yeah, the person that doesn't blink, that's the one with the grenade. Like, boom, pull that pin, just look.
Never go
I'll let
full
this shit
Terminator
go.
2.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta crash out.
No. Anywho,
Sometimes you gotta crash out. I fully understand. I understand where Trick was coming from on NXT. Sometimes they play in your face, and you just gotta tear up the entire background or run over somebody's grandma at WrestleMania. Stone Cold, I
job well
feel you.
done. This is
I feel
sick.
you. Toss me a
Dub is
couple
like,
little
as
Steve
someone
Weisers.
who also has caught a DUI before, I understand. Great
I
job.
get it.
Dub.
I get it.
Dub, what was
Been
your
there.
favorite part of night 2 or
Outside of
something
the
that you love?
DUI,
Yes, outside of vehicular homicide.
say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I just want to say
That was
it's
horrible.
been about a year since I told y'all on this pod that I was going to start watching TNA, and that's what happens. I start watching TNA.
It's the double
Joe
effect.
Hendry ends up on WrestleMania.
1,000%. I get this is the one time I will give Dub absolutely no pushback. He was talking about I'm going to watch TNA, and it's a motherfucking Frankenstein on there, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
PCO.
I was frantically texting you guys like, "There's a niggas like Frankenstein on here," and like, I don't know what's going on with this Joe Hendry guy, but this is fucking entertaining. I think they might have something here.
And I was like, I don't want to hear none of this until it start leaking, onto my NXT, and I'm like, ugh, what is this stuff? Hey, I kind of like it. It's like, oh, this weird sauce that I didn't expect before. All right, that's cool. So that worked for me. Now I do have to ask you. With that said, is it a thing that smart marks are just too smart for their own good? Again, we all are probably would be considered that, but I need to know your feelings since you love that part so much.
Mm-hmm.
All I heard was, "Oh my god!" Wait. Where's? I need my voice.
Oh god, not this guy.
Let me
again.
find him here. You know that guy. Where is he?
Hey guys, I'm back. It's me, Mr. Marky Mark and a Funky Bunch. I cannot believe they did that to Mr. Joe Hendry.
Why
How
can't
they
you
just
believe it?
bury him like that?
Marky Mark, the TNA champion losing to a 13-time world champion is not a burial.
Insane. He's the hottest thing in professional wrestling.
Randy Orton's a future Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame my ass. He's boring. He has, what, 3 moves? The most dangerous 3 moves in the business? Oh, okay.
Marky Mark, there's a reason that everybody in wrestling has a cutter now.
Get out of here, Mark.
It's because of Randy
Fucking
Orton.
ridiculous. Yeah. Everybody feels like that guy. Everyone feels like Mr. Marky Mark. They're just like, oh my God, Joe Hendry got buried. Oh gosh, he took 2 RKOs on the center stage. Disgusting. Look at WWE always burying the TNA champion. To that you say what? Dub. No, sorry. BA. I think it's better. Like BA's like, I don't give a fuck.
That's what I was saying. I was like, that's ridiculous, Marky Mark.
I can see your face. What? My order of chicken wings here.
Right.
No,
for
we're doing
real.
a pie.
Where's my DoorDash?
Where's my chicken parm?
Yeah. Where's my blue cheese? Damn it!
Right.
Let us know, BA. Did you think they pushing it, or do they have some validity to this?
What with Joe Hendry?
Yes,
Uh,
the thing we were just talking about.
yeah, I have to make sure.
Just that thing.
Joe is super duper valid to be in that spot, in my opinion, because of the fact that we were all surprised. I was predicting the Rusev theory at that point in
That
time. I
would've-
know we'll get to it,
That would've been
but
great. But
no,
again,
man, Joe Hendry deserves that spot. It wasn't like he did a bunch of crazy moves. He did exactly what you would expect from a Joe Hendry match. He did his poses.
but not the I'm asking, is it valid that they think he was buried?
No, not valid at all. He wasn't
No.
buried. He wasn't
Yep.
buried. He was put in a prominent spot for what he was worth.
Yep.
He didn't lose to Akira Tozawa. He lost to the guy who, again, they always say, if you build a professional wrestler in a lab, you build Randy Orton, a 13-time world champion who is one of the greatest of all time. Joe Hendry, while great, is not a future Hall of Famer as of right now. He is the hottest thing of the moment. He is the TNA world champion. Listen, the third biggest promotion in the world just had their world champion on WrestleMania. Explain to me how that's a burial.
Thank
That's
you.
a fact. I look, I get it. People just want to complain. It's kind of like the Geico commercial. Oh, Geico. I think people just want to say money. They just want to complain about some shit. Joe Hendry is a talent. I don't know.
Now,
like,
a burial would have been had they called Albert Del Rio up there, had Randy beat him in 2 minutes and then fired him the next day since they just bought AAA. That would have been a burial.
No, that would have been hilarious. But I digress. Joe Hendry got to do his thing. He catches the RKO out of nowhere and then proceeds to have Randy Orton do his thing. That puts you over like Rover. I guess some people just don't understand how the rub works, which is fine. But again,
At this point, catching an RKO is like catching a stunner. Like you're
gonna happen.
honored at this point. Like, yeah, take an RKO.
And 2, he's out of here. Like I said, he's been finessing his way to the top since we've seen this guy. So shout out
Since
to
he
Joe
gave
Hendry.
Rusev a medal.
That's true.
Yeah,
That is
irony.
true. Shout out to Joe Hendry. Shout out to Randy Orton. Because again, if you lose KO, which had steam, it makes no sense to just throw somebody like a prominent guy into that spot. Like that would be a waste. That was stupid. So I fully agree there. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the shits. Big Match John
in the shits.
and Cody Rhodes. Why was this not hidden? Like I gotta know, because I think without a doubt I can pretty much say, yeah, we didn't like this match.
No.
Because John's doing what he said he was going to do. He's going to ruin professional wrestling.
He'll call up Travis Scott.
That's a
Where's
good way
The
to ruin
Rock?
it.
Where's The Rock?
That
Why is
He's
he-
in Hawaii.
That's it right there. That
Why
is it
he
right there.
Washing his face with some Papa Tui over there in Hawaii or some shit. And why is he not like paying off anything? That he just comes in there, slaps some veins, and he out.
'Cause
That's not acceptable. That's
He did the
pissing me
Rock
off.
thing. He did the Rock thing. He blamed somebody else.
It's drugs. That wrestling is his drugs. He's just like, I need to come up in here. He gets his hit. So good. And then he leaves.
Feel better
He's like,
about
"All right,
myself.
I'm good." Yeah, he's dope sick. He's dope sick on the wrestling reaction. He comes out there, remixes his songs a couple times. He's like, all right, take Travis Scott. I'm out. I gotta go shoot Doom 7 or some shit. I don't look. I love the final boss. That's a great character. But I don't love the final boss just showing up as he pleases and making everything be rewritten around him, and then him not like coming back to give it to us, or loosely connecting these threads like a like probably a piss poor Marvel version. Like, hey, and you remember that credit scene, the after credit scene from 3 years ago? Look at me now. I'll give you 3 fingers. I don't need that. Get that shit out of here.
So you're saying The Rock and everything he did at Elimination Chamber is like the post-credit scene in Eternals, where
Yes.
Blade
Yes.
is telling that guy not to pick up the sword because he'll become another villain, and then now Eternals 2 isn't happening, nor is Blade 2 happen or Blade happening.
Nor is that guy happening. Like Jon Snow is not playing a different role in anything else. It's over. So absolutely. I think that is the best way to put it, to be honest. I can't understand what's happening with, and again, love The Rock. That's my guy. But we're not going to do the like, are you come in and just wreck shop? Like Triple H is gonna have to put the end of that shit. Like, listen here now. Can't do that. Can't do it.
Can't do that.
Because again, to me, that's just an issue with continuity. Because it feels like again, I like Travis Scott. I don't necessarily need his involvement here, whereas The Rock would have really put us over where we needed to be, and that would have made me feel 1,000% different about the match.
100%.
Yeah, 1,000%.
So The Rock come there, you just like, hey, sell your soul, Cody, or you not? All right, do that thing, John. Why did John turn? I don't know. He just mad at the fans, and Travis Scott's his friend, and now he's the 17-time champion. Okay. Okay. I guess. Did nothing for me. If you have The Rock come in there and then The Rock fuck with Cody, Cody punch him, then, all the same things play out. And then at the end of the night, you see Cody laying on his back, John hold up the title, and
Do you
The
think
Rock.
anyone's told Rock that he's probably going to have to do the job for Cody to finish the story?
Oh, that's what you think?
I mean,
God, no. He's not going to. He just played some type of UFC fighter in this movie. He is ready to be like, look, I'm not losing that twerp. Listen here, you loser. Mama Rhodes, I need to find you. Your son's gone home in a big glass of Papa Tui. Okay, I guess.
that's disgusting.
That is
Which one, the
pretty
shower
gross.
gel or the face wash? Both of them. Okay, I guess.
2 in 1.
Right. All purpose. Just squirting. I'm squeezing the Cody out on your steps.
Hey,
Oh.
yo.
What is he talking about? Yeah, no, I don't like this. So I think that gets back down to the bottom of it. One thing for sure, it's absolutely The Rock's involvement is ruining us. So that's one thing that or involvement or lack thereof is one. BA, any other reason why this had sucked for you?
The Travis Scott involvement, I get it, and I'm glad that he at least didn't do anything else but just take a crossroads. But
that was the funniest. Oh no! My body's so limp. When you lean me backwards, it's my only weakness. How did you know?
Right.
Cody does hold that crossroads too long.
Yes.
Well, because he had to re-clinch Travis Scott. Travis Scott was too damn loose. He like
Right.
Riley laying on her back.
No body
kid,
control.
Get some bones. God damn. Oh, I got no skeleton. What are you doing, Travis Scott? Damn it! You can't come in here with a title and you ain't earned it with no
Comparing
skeleton.
Travis Scott to your infant child is hilarious.
It's fair.
When
might be
in that
heavier than
crossroads,
him.
I was like,
Because
Riley?
you might be heavier.
Travis Scott looks like he weighs about 90 pounds.
Because he's a fiend.
Build it up.
Fiend.
I see what
Yeah,
you did there. BA's building up heat. We gonna have us a celebrity death match. It's gonna be Dub versus Stephon Diggs as our opener, and we're gonna have Travis Scott versus BA, and I love it.
No, it's just me
And
and
I'm
BA
good
versus
with it.
Stephon Diggs and Travis Scott.
Oh, okay, yeah, I like that
Tag
too.
team.
Greatest
That
tag team in
again.
the world greatest tag team.
Now,
I'm good with it.
BA, how do
Me and
you,
BA also wrestled in high school too. Woo!
who's going?
Man,
Who do you think's going over, BA?
I
Now
wrestled
that
in
you've
middle
been
school.
invited
It's cool.
with Travis Scott versus Stephon Diggs and Dub is your partner, do you think that is enough for y'all to pull it out?
I think we have to go over.
Yeah, we go over.
See,
We
that's
have
all.
to.
It's just personal involvement. Now, BA's like, oh yeah, no, main character syndrome. We're winning now. What changed? Me.
Travis Scott.
I,
Y'all just
What?
never let
We have to go over.
Stephon Diggs get tagged in. Just beat wholesale ass. Got it.
pull him
Yeah.
off the distract the referee, pull him off the ropes, hit him with a chair, hit the ring, hit a shatter machine on Travis Scott. BA gets the pin 1, 2, 3, and then I proceed to go out there and stomp out Stephon Diggs some more.
Easy.
Put him
Yeah.
through the Spanish announce table. Call it a day.
The whole time, Cardi B is just sitting there looking at you like, no, why you do that? Why you do that? And you like, I'll deal with you later. What a sicko. No, that's not how favors work. You can't beat up somebody's man and they just automatically love you now. I think you, the wise man, and Seth Rollins have favors fucked up. But neither here nor there.
Seems to be working out for those guys.
You're right. Which now we're done with Mania. Mania is over. I would give it like a C minus.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, C plus. You got me.
I mean, I would say B minus. That Saturday night main event was just, it was so great. And I can't
Yeah.
tell you how much I love watching Charlotte lose.
That's
That
sick.
B minus is fair. I feel like too. I want to give it a B, but there's some things from
two
night
was so
two.
weak to me. that
Yeah.
It's like a C plus. I can't go higher than that.
Yeah, but
Tough
yeah,
T-shirt.
there's like there wasn't enough big things happen for it to be a
Right.
mania.
That's
For
what
it,
what it
yeah.
is. It was like this is very much like another pay per view that would have been
Correct.
fine, but you can't do this at Mania. So that was my.
So you guys needed another Jelly Roll performance?
Hell yeah!
You ain't nothing but a liar, and I walk straight through the fire. Speaking of performances, shout out to Living Color for getting that check, performing Cult of Personality.
live.
Beautiful.
He went crazy. And then CM Punk was like, oh, I need to see the words. And he picked up the words. Little liar. It was great. I was like, this is
Fire.
incredible. I was so excited. But Seth probably had the best entrance of the evening or the weekend.
Yeah.
Between him and Finn Balor.
YN Finn.
YN Finn. Finn Balor. Said, give me my mask, give me my yellow gloves, swag on the infinity. That was a bright spot though. I will say that. I really liked that
That's just
match. It was good. For the Fatal 4-Way was good. Braun came out so generic. It was like, oh, he's definitely losing. And I was like, he had the worst.
they told him he was losing, but then it was like, we got something for you on Monday.
Don't worry
We
about
got
it. Trust
something
me.
for you.
Trust me. He was like, the Globies, not the Globies. And then it was okay. Because Seth Rollins showed me his boobies, and I liked it.
I guess
It worked.
129% chance of winning equals 0.
Yeah, you got to do not just Steiner math. You got to do like Steiner algebra. He didn't carry the A plus B equals C squared thing. I don't know, but I never passed math
The
class.
Pythagorean theorem?
Yeah, all that. I don't even know what that is. See, I just made it up.
Me either.
I
That's
thought
I've
I
literally
heard
what
of
you
it.
just said. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Pythagorean theorem.
if you say
Man,
so.
that's some
By
Are you
Pythagoras.
not
nerdy
just making
shit.
up words right now?
No,
Huh?
I'm not.
What?
That's literally the
think- you think-
Pythagorean theorem.
You making fun of me? What? Want
What
to
you
fight
just call
about
me? You just call me a fag? What'd you
Right.
say?
Wise man, you got call me a fag? What's a fag? Hold up,
Oh,
Detective Tutuola, why are you here?
You
heard the man. My son failed
he
algebra
called
twice.
you Pythagoras. That also means you gay.
My son failed math twice. You know what that means? No, I ain't even gonna say it, but you know. Ah! Anyway,
Detective Tutuola.
is the best. Moving right along. Monday Night Raw. The Raw after Mania.
Rockermania.
For everything that was lackluster at WrestleMania, they delivered in spades the Raw after Mania. I think they was like, you know what? All right, big dick move. Put my dick on the table. Plow, plow. How you like me now? Go teeth when I smile. Try to take me out the ghetto, but Triple H is still buck wild. And he said, wow, boom. What did you think about Raw after Mania? Is it how many pluses do you put after the A?
At least 3. The Becky Lynch turn was just like, oh, we're doing the
follow
thing.
your couples that heal together, steal together.
You're right.
Did you hear me?
You're right. I heard you. I heard you. And I mean, honestly, my first thought when she turned on Lyra, I was like, Becky with those globies makes that belt interesting immediately.
The Globies.
Because the Bird Lady, they might want to put her back on Evolve. I don't know.
She's
Like-
she's fine. It's just they didn't give her nothing.
She's
to
good
do
in
with
ring.
it, but they gave her
She's
nothing
good
to
in
do
ring.
with it.
She just has nothing else.
They got to give you
She
something.
has nothing else.
This is a business that you are given things. They gave her nothing, so we're just sitting there like,
I need to give
why
her
do
a
we care
manager.
about these Globies? Because pose.
Because she has wings.
That's it. Dun, dun, dun.
She has
Dun, dun,
wings.
dun. That's it. I need more than that.
She's out here voguing like Madonna.
Yeah. Just what do you call that? The big fall they do, suicide fall or some shit. I don't know. I don't know the terms
Don't pay
because
suicide or
otherwise
what?
Detective Tutuola will be in my door. Oh, you know what that's called? You. But seriously, I loved it. Shout out to I can't call all the surprises that happened. It had to be like at least 8 things that happened that were surprises. It was amazing. So what do you think? Becky turning on Globies on Lyra
Bird Lady.
after they lost the belts. That was like a double surprise, which was great.
True.
Yep.
We had the return of Big Head McDonough.
Mm-hmm.
It was like another surprise. Then when the New Day came out and challenged, Alpha Academy technically challenged them. We all thought it. We all said it like, oh gosh, this is the caliber of what they about to do. And we were annoyed. Immediately they rectified like, oh shit, we heard you. Hit the Rusev button. And the pop of all pops. It's Rusev Day once again. That's 5 surprises. 5 surprises.
Every day is Rusev Day.
Every day is once again Rusev Day. Know this. Outside of that, few more surprises. And you want to name your favorite?
Gunther choking out Pat McAfee.
Oh.
And then
Pat was selling that shit, boy.
you saw the fuck out of that.
Oh.
And then Joe Tessitore coming out.
I need a
Joe
lozenge.
was out there. I don't think they told Joe what was about to happen. They were just like, "Hey, Joe, can you just be here on Monday? We're gonna shoot some backstage stuff." And they were like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
what
we need
the
you out there
fuck?
right now." What?
I'm Joe
I'm-
Tessitore, and this guy's getting his
I got a
ass
plate
whipped.
full of baked ziti. What the fuck are you talking about? What?
He looked like he did too. Shirt was unbuttoned. He just like he was chilling.
I'm just trying to eat my prosciutto, and Gunther comes out, chokes the shit out of Pat McAfee. What the hell's going on here? It's me,
Michael, what the
Joe
fuck is going
Tessitore.
on?
I don't know. He murdered him. But yeah,
I was
that
like,
was
"This is what
another
happens
great
on
surprise.
Mondays?"
He said, "Oh, you want to talk? You got something to say? Shut your ass up," and murdered him. And then Michael Cole was terrified and said, "I'm not gonna stand for this. We got to be protected." And Pierce is like, "What the fuck?" Also,
So now Gunther has like 3 weeks off.
that's surprise number 6. Surprise number 7. Stephanie Vacar pops up on our television and
Brother.
faces Io Shirai. Sky Shirai. Shirai's the limit. Good. Man, it was. Did y'all like that match? What'd y'all think?
I thought it was a good match. I was worried about the ending because like they're building Stephanie up to be such a great champion.
Yes.
That I was like, she shouldn't lose here.
Mm-hmm.
She shouldn't lose here. But
So
I'm
what
like, but
so what I
Io
said
definitely shouldn't
about-
lose here.
Exactly what I said about Roxanne, where they fed Tiffany to Roxanne. So they should not have done that, right? Now that we know what the outcome is. Just
Correct.
saying.
Correct. Put yourself over. It's all right.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But yeah, so the weird part about that match to me was the ending in totality. Roxanne coming out makes sense.
Mhm.
Hater energy totally makes sense. But then
Facts.
Julia coming out,
Because they were
and
having a
like
match the next night.
now I guess Julia's just fully healed now. I mean, they're not gonna explain it because Julia can't talk. But then she just looks at Roxanne. She's like, "Yeah, evil
I
together."
the confidence. And you like to wrestle. So we will do the wrestling.
Poor
Yeah.
Julia.
It's okay. She'll be fine. I
So,
guarantee you. But yeah, I didn't even see the promo. I still haven't seen it. So, but I believe in it.
There wasn't one.
You told you told me.
That's my point.
From last week.
Oh,
Yeah, I still haven't seen that. But
that's
yeah. Okay. But
I tell you what, that promo did not do a good enough job of explaining to me that she's a heel now, because I was still very confused when she walked out there, started stomping on Stephanie, and looked at Roxanne and said, "Ha, heel!"
Yeah, I didn't like that either. Because if you were gonna do
think that's
Roxanne,
what
you
she said.
should have just had Cora and the
Cora and
Jades
the
come out
Jades.
as well.
Yeah.
And then they
agree
could have
with
flipped that
That's
into a
what
tag match,
created
and
more
then
confusion.
Yep. That would have been better. So this was just weird, but I think they just wanted a quick cheap Julia pop. So okay, we'll rock with it, and we'll take a look at that.
but she didn't get a pop, 0 pop. It was
No
just
pop.
all right. It's weird.
I need to add that to the soundboard. It's gonna be so good. Outside of that, I think we're at like 8 surprises now.
We're at the last one of the night.
The biggest one.
Well, Seth Rollins
The biggest.
coming out with Paul Heyman and talking his shit, and CM Punk comes out furious, and guess what? Gets served, Mr.
Hands.
Servo. And then,
Hands.
lo and behold, as Seth was about to keep talking, here comes Roman, and Roman comes out, Mr. Servo. And then, right after all, you're like, oh shit, nobody can save him. Roman is running the ropes and then catches a Braun Breaker spear. The crowd erupts. Him and Seth look at each other, and I'm like, oh shit, that's perfect. Put him in the main event title picture. And they said,
Psych.
hold my beer. And they gave it He said, you know what? No, we got one better. He's not just some rogue rager. He is Seth's Batista. It's amazing. I
Braun Breaker will definitely go full Batista.
exploded in my.
Mhm.
I went full Batista in my jorts. It was over. I was like, you can't see me. And it was over. It was great. Um, so now that that happened, the whole Evolution 2.0 has now been put out there for us. And again, I don't think they're going to go full Evolution 2.0, but they're just saying like the framework exists. So now people have been asking the question, if Seth is the Triple H and wise man Paul Heyman is your Ric Flair, Braun Breaker is your Batista, who then is your Randy Orton, young Randy? For Evolution is a mystery. I posed that question to
Full
you
of
guys
change that
offline,
no one sees.
and I need to know now. Have y'all thought about your perfect, uh, was it fifth entry into Evolution 2.0?
I don't like this evolution idea. I like
I didn't
Dangerous
ask you to. No,
Alliance.
So what, you just
I didn't
want
ask you all that.
a bunch more like meaty men slapping meat with Paul Heyman
Whoa.
leading them to the ring?
He loves
No, man, there was a woman in the Dangerous Alliance first and foremost. It wasn't just men and meat. Medusa was in Dangerous Alliance as well.
You
Mucus,
But
lost me,
man.
brother. I don't know what the
Mucus,
fuck
man.
see, y'all says this is Paul Heyman history. Y'all, this Triple H loves that old WCW shit. And evolution thing is just like, I don't know, because Paul Heyman doesn't wrestle. So y'all can have it.
Well, it's not a exact thing though. It's just like the framework. Again, it's like, oh well, this kind of mirrors this, but most of the people aren't old enough to remember that anyway, so they don't even have to mention it. But just saying they're kind of building a similar framework because again, we see things kind of come back in style. That's why Drake's
Yeah.
wearing a big ass pants. This is the same thing. So I'm not saying, oh, it has to be. I ain't telling you to go grab you some Jabot jeans. I'm just saying that as things are coming back
Never got rid
around,
of
and it
them.
looks like they're doing a version of Evolution. Not saying, hey, this is Evolution 2.0, guys. And we know Seth's a big Triple H mark. I'm just saying, hey, they're building something that's very similar to that. Who would you put in the Randy Orton slot as the young up and comer that's uber talented, just needs a little bit of guidance to go on and become the next great?
I mean, I feel like the one you put in the chat is the perfect one. Austin Theory. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
A-Town
Yeah.
Down Under has
BA
run
hates
its
this.
course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Austin
Sure.
Theory at what 23 years old is clearly the future of the entire sport.
Yeah.
It
No,
just
no. I got a
makes
better
sense.
idea. Javon Evans.
Ooh.
YN Central. And just go full. You want the youngest?
He's
Yeah, go
too
that
YN.
young. And he is the most talented. But he doesn't have the same level of charisma that they might need. But he's great, and he will get there. But yeah, that was a joke.
He might be
I
too
definitely think
young.
Carmelo. I think if Carmelo wasn't black, then yes, that's exactly what it would.
So if he's allowed to be in the club,
Yeah.
then sure.
Jesus, BA.
But yeah, BA loves the racial tension. I think for certain it has to be Austin Theory. He fits. He's the youth. He's got the charisma. He's got the physique. He has the look. He's definitely another guy. Like if you put him into the call, you could create that. That's what you would create as your ideal wrestler. Look,
And then he can say stupid shit that like puts Seth in bad situations, and like you could add just that little bit of comedy there because he can be aloof, Or he can be just super
I don't know.
serious all the time.
Yeah,
Like
I
there's
want to
so
get
many
away
things Austin
from.
Theory can do.
I want to get away from dumb theory. I want back to like
I like dumb
ultra
theory, man.
arrogant theory when
Give
he
me
was
both.
the
I can
stuff he was
have
doing in
both.
Evolve. The stuff that he was doing in Evolve is where I feel like, oh, this guy's got it. He's got something. I think that's the one you would want to put in this group because this group is built that way. I don't want him to
E-Ray
become.
telling me about the Indies. What universe is this?
I know, right? I don't want him to become Carlito or JD McDonough. That like don't play
I
him
mean,
for
Carlito
comedy.
once
He's been
stabbed a
doing
man.
that. He's been doing that enough.
Why
I
can't he do
need more
both?
serious.
Put them together.
Mm-mm,
Vegito this shit.
mm-mm. Because we've seen him doing that
Put
for
both the
too
earrings
long.
on.
We've seen him doing
Vegito
it
this
for too
shit.
long. They tried that with A Town Down Under. Mm-mm. It's time to get off that ship. You gotta do it. You gotta fully commit.
Okay.
Ain't no such thing as halfway wrestlers, brother. Get in that stable, work.
All right, all right.
But yes, that
Can't
that
go
was.
full retard. I get it.
Nope.
I don't if SmackDown can duplicate this level of success. I'm here for it. We're gonna eventually book all the new shit that's happening. Because to me, I think they set up the whole year of wrestling. I mean, of course, we know they penciled in a bunch of shit. People gonna get hurt, but we seen Sami Zayn came back. That's surprise number 30, 37. And what do you know? He's he's looking. He had that foreshadowing look, looking at
Yeah, I was about to
him
say, yeah, there was a moment where he looked at Jay a little too long, and I was like,
ominous
oh
as
shit,
fuck. I was
we
like,
about to get another turn tonight.
I was like, and then he didn't do it. So thankfully, but
That
that
was
was
like
great.
that was so ominous, and I was like, I think this might even be happening by mistake at this point.
No,
Like
not the way they
this
set up that
foreshadowing is
camera.
so yeah, like it's just
It's
so
like
there. I was
he's
like,
like, and then he's just looking at him like, I want that title. I want that
I'm
title.
like this foreshadowing is so obvious. I feel like it might have been done by mistake.
He was drooling. Like, hey, bro.
Because he knows he can't beat Roman. He never beat Roman, and he barely beat Gunther.
But
He knows
can
he can beat Jay.
Yeah, there we
He
go.
knows he can beat Jay.
I love it. So there's that. Um, yeah, Monday Night Raw was exquisite. So many storylines, so many payoffs, so many new things that they built up. Like Rusev is going to fight Otis at Backlash, I think, or something like that. Or maybe just on the next couple Raws and kill him. That's probably going to happen. But Rusev back makes me happy. That's primetime player, and I feel sorry for whoever that pushed off the card. Last surprise of Raw before we move to NXT, our favorite part of the week.
Lana signed a Legends contract for some reason without
Well, you
ever
know
being
why
a
she
legend.
signed. It's not for some reason. It's because Gunther is back. I mean, Rusev is back. Excuse me. Gunther Day. It's Gunther Day. Gunther. No. I the last thing the last surprise. Damn, you made me forget what the last surprise was. Oh, the last surprise.
You're welcome.
Karrion Cross still has a job and was featured prominently on television. Shout out to Karrion Cross. They're doing something there, and I think they're doing a work shoot thing. It feels like they're doing very much the thing that they were doing with the Miz when the Miz was working with Daniel Bryan.
hmm
No, yes, no.
Yeah, the thing when
That
he went off
interview
script.
was that interview was full work until he got to his point. When he got to his point, it was all shoot. I was like, oh, and I get it. Whenever Bill Goldberg gives you advice and it comes from Bill Goldberg, the guy who no one respects, you get a little
What do you
pissed
think
off
Brett?
about it.
What do you think Brett said about that interview?
That's why you got fucking fired. You listen to Bill Goldberg.
Right.
Um, but for those who have no idea what we're talking about, uh,
Do your
after
Googles.
the mat or after was it WrestleMania
Night
night
two.
two?
Yeah.
Yeah, after night
Oh
two.
yeah, it was night two because we didn't even mention that match, but yeah, it was fine. But whatever. Karrion Cross
Should have been better.
goes on a tirade, and so much where his wife Scarlett is sitting next to him like, babe, mhm, please, we got
We
bills to
just
pay.
put a down payment on this house.
Right, I was like, I got some Botox that I need. I got to get these CCs refilled. Like, chill out, you fuck with the money. And he's like, no, Killer Cross, I'm sick of this shit. They keep telling me that Adam Cole destroyed me on the mic. You just start shaking at one point. I was like, oh, this thing's serious.
Yeah, I thought he was about to cuss me out for a second.
Oh, I was waiting for it. You go to straight jacket. Help me. Doomsday Saito. Yes, but
That's
he
the person I'm
basically
afraid of.
he basically
Karrion
said
Kross.
AJ Styles was a sellout. He's trash. How many WrestleManias do he have left? He told him to do the right thing and he didn't. And he said, "Oh, make yourself undeniable. I should have been out there against Randy Orton," which I don't hate. I think that would have actually been pretty cool too. But he said, and Joe Hendry, no shout out to him or no shade to him, but yeah, that's we're all about viral moments now, viral moments, and it's like Inception because as he's saying it, this whole thing
He's
that this
creating a
clip
viral moment.
is going viral, so it's great. And then Karrion Cross pops up as the New Day is getting their plates, and they walk into the arena. He looks at him, looks at Xavier Woods. He's the devil on your shoulder. It was lovely. You know, I was like, good job, Karrion Cross. I need to see Karrion Cross in a major major spotlight soon on
Nah, see,
SmackDown.
E-Ray, you're burying the lead. You're burying the lead. The part that he almost lost his job over, as we so think, is when he's like, the advice I got from Bill Goldberg was to be a good soldier. And then something just clicked in his brain, and like both of the devils on his shoulder just were like, crash out.
Oh,
And he was like,
WBS.
you know what being a good soldier gets you? It gets your times cut. It gets you left off of TV. It gets you left off of man in your hometown because we're all about viral moments. And then Scarlett grabs him. He's like, no, fuck that. And he's like, you know what?
Get off me, bitch.
Guy in the truck with the suit on, go fuck yourself. And that's some Killer Cross. And I was like,
Yes.
oh.
You got a little
Yeah.
boned up. You got a little excited about it. Oh.
I felt the hate. And
You
y'all
know,
know
shea
what?
butter?
Y'all know
Oh,
how I
hate.
feel about hate.
Did
Hate
your
is my
shoulders
shit.
hunch? Oh my god, why are
Yeah.
you so erect? Ah, me. Yeah, got it.
I felt the Majin M just like forming on my forehead. I was like, yeah, this feels like that Vegeta speech after he killed a bunch of people just because he wanted to fight Goku.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would hate to
Yeah.
be that casualty. I just got blown up in the
Hashtag
stands.
everything is Dragon Ball
Nigga,
Z.
you could have just fought him. And just died. That's crazy. Well, shout out to Killer Cross.
I was a
look-
warrior, and then I looked up and I had a family. I was like, oh,
Damn,
shit.
that's me. Shit.
Karrion Cross
I
is
am
Magic
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
I am Vegeta. I'm about to go get this statue in the mall. It was a Vegeta statue. I was contemplating on buying. And I was like, I need it. I need it. I was like, don't buy it. Don't buy it. And I had two devils on my shoulder. And I didn't. But I'm going back and get it. Dave, if you listening, sorry in advance. Anyway.
BA, we gotta get E-Ray like a little Imagine pendant for his chain, and then take him to the strip club for his birthday.
I am a great Saiyan prince. Where are your pants?
But yeah, no,
Saiyans don't
we just
wear
gotta take him to
pants.
Houston for Black Rodeo weekend.
Oh, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, this sounds scary. Sir,
Sounds like
sir,
Good
why
job.
are you so lubricated? Are you questioning my authority as the Saiyan's prince? I have a daughter. Her name is Riley.
Wise man, over all this Vegeta talk, I need you to get the music from his speech during the Majin saga and just play it. Cut out the background music and just play that as we
Oh,
impersonate Vegeta / Karrion Cross. As a matter of
That's the
fact,
best.
Wise man, I need you to get the Karrion Cross video and play the Majin Vegeta speech music under it.
yes. it just
Karrion
inserted
Cross, it's Majin
insert it.
Vegeta.
here. That's incredible.
That's right.
Oh man,
Oh, that's too
I
fun.
gotta watch Dragon Ball Z.
I know, right? Outside of that, Do y'all want to touch on NXT or y'all want to do a separate, just like drop another ep, a little like
I
just an
just want to
NXT.
let people know that Noam Dar is still top 5 greatest technical wrestlers walking planet Earth today. And he showed that off in 10 minutes.
Let me ask you a quick question. How do y'all feel about?
Supernova 11.
All right, thanks. Dub has a boner for Noam Dar. Go figure. We know that already. How do y'all
I'm
feel
just trying to
about?
join the metaphor, get closer to Jakara Jackson.
We know why you want to join the metaphor, so you can show your metaphor. It's soft for.
It's definitely a hard 8.
Dub sitting here like. I was gonna ask, did y'all want to drop just a mini sode? Like probably we could probably record it tomorrow or so, or whenever y'all free. Don't really matter. NXT separate. So
On NXT?
yep.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, that's
All right.
cool with me.
We've given you 2 hours of Post Mania. So much
Post Mania clarity. Just man,
Post it.
feels so
Oh,
good.
man.
Feels so good when I can think.
Yeah, you have Post Mania clarity, and then you go full Majin.
Yeah.
You go full edge.
Majin
No.
Mania. What full edge?
Because you edged.
Oh,
I don't know what that means,
Post.
VA.
I was
Post.
thinking.
Oh,
You think you know me?
No, not that edge.
yeah, that's what I thought.
You've been edged.
On this day, I see clearly.
Oh, you'll see clearly, all right.
Speaking of that song, Butt Rock. Naomi's new entrance is Butt Rock.
Butt Rock is back,
wrestling.
baby. And what did I say?
We
Because
be trying to tell y'all.
we just had a whole argument about Stevie J and his music having to get out of here and bringing back butt rock anthems. And what do you know? What did she do? I promise you guys, I'm not playing when I say this podcast is powerful. BA gotta stop telling people they're gonna die because they die. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta start making sure we are deliberate with things that we say. Finn Balor for heavyweight champion 2025.
There it is. There it is. We know you guys are waiting for it. And that was the main event of the pod of how we were going to put another title on Finn Balor. It's been 12 years.
Yes.
It's time. It's time. Let Jay beat Sammy at Backlash and whoever else you put up at the June pay-per-view. What's that, Money in the Bank? And then SummerSlam. Actually, fuck that. SummerSlam, Seth takes the belt off of Jay. And then Finn finally gets his vengeance on Seth Rollins. Finn has a full-fledged babyface at this point because the Judgment Day is going to kick him out in a divorce. And it's looking like he might lose his other kid, JD McDonough, in a divorce too. Single dad Finn.
Single Papa Finn. Single father Finn. Like
He's going to go
Finn.
through a midlife crisis.
Oh, he's definitely
and just
buying
go
a
full
Harley.
YN.
He's definitely buying a Harley. And it might be sponsored by Squirtopia.
Squirtopia. His YN mask is just a full gimp suit.
I can see it.
BA is BA like, I've lived the life. Where your Harley? Where you park your Harley? BA? Where do you put it?
In my garage. No.
In her garage.
In her garage.
You sick piece of. Yeah, sorry, fat. Well, I think we did it, guys. I would like to ideally bring you guys full NXT episode, NXT covering this week's NXT as well as Stand and Deliver, and maybe drop that on Sunday or Monday.
Wouldn't be bad.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, so if you love this, thank you. If you hated this, thank you.
Thank you even more.
Right.
Thank you.
Gracias.
I believe it was 14 though.
Jesus, he's still bringing it up.
It's fucking crazy. Anyway, guys, Don't be a mark all your life. Get out of your grandmother's basement. Go touch grass, or make you better, go touch some ass. Consensually, of course.
Consensually, please.
Because
With permission.
and make sure it's ass of, you know, perhaps the opposite sex, unless you like Detective Tutuola coming to your house and just like outing you in front of your family, because he doesn't care. He doesn't know about the 2025 rules that you're not supposed to just say stuff like that. Like, hey, clean it up. Oh, my bad. I didn't know you didn't tell your family that you get out of here, man. Anywho, guys, thank you for listening. This has been a Let Me Book the Territory Post Mania production. Guys, E-Ray Mania 3.0 coming to nowhere. It's gonna just be in my house again, probably, or some like of the sort. We got posts. We'll post more shit for you because we did some shit. We enjoyed some shit, and we are the shit, guys. Stick with us. NXT special coming soon, and then we will talk to you. Other than that, next week.
Yeah.
Adios.
Peace. Like and subscribe.
Let's